The man handing out cash to Spokane's homeless called a liar by Idaho prosecutors. Edward JARZABEK has a history of committing fraud and theft and is on parole for multiple felony counts in Idaho. KXLY4 News went along with him as he handed out handfuls of 20s to people he thought were homeless. He wanted to remain anonymous, but it's hard to hide from a criminal history like this. These are the mug shots that tell his backstory. Dozens of criminal cases, years spent in prison, mostly for crimes involving bad checks and stealing cash. In a KXLY4 exclusive we broke online this afternoon, Aaron Luna confronted JARZABEK about his past. We begin, though, with KXLY4's Melissa Luck, who uncovered exactly what that past entails. Melissa?
Well, Nadine, we all know the phrase, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is, and it appears that may be the case here. Edward JARZABEK claims to be handing out money to those in need, but court records show not only has he committed extensive check fraud and grand theft, he still owes thousands of dollars because of those crimes in the state of Idaho.
You guys want some money? Yeah, money. Money. You guys want some?
Yes, please.
His motives, it seemed, were selfless.
The whole purpose of doing all of this is to bring awareness to the homeless situation in Spokane.
And the man behind what he calls the Give Project says that remains his goal, awareness. But a search into Edward JARZABEK reveals a troubled past. Dozens of criminal cases in his home state of Idaho, many related to financial dealings. Court records show JARZABEK is right now on probation on multiple charges, including grand theft. Ada County prosecutors say he ran an elaborate check-kiting scheme in which he wrote bad checks to banks from accounts he knew were closed, stealing thousands of dollars from banks and defrauding businesses and his own friends. He went to prison once. Prosecutors say he got out and did it again. JARZABEK pleaded guilty, and in court filings, prosecutors say he has no problem lying to his friends, to his parole officer, to the court, to his attorneys, or to anyone else if he believes it will get him wherever he wants to go. JARZABEK was released from prison in late July and is now being supervised by corrections officers in Washington. So the big question here is what Edward JARZABEK doing illegal? Now, we have no reason to believe that it is not legal for him to be handing out the cash. Whether or not he's violating other terms of his probation and parole, that is for the state of Idaho to investigate.
Right. Melissa, you broke this story today, and what a response we've received online.
Yeah, we stirred up a bit of a hornet's nest. A lot of people are unhappy with me, saying we should not have disclosed this and not have discouraged someone from doing a good deed. But we want to point out, JARZABEK came to us to do this story. We did not seek him out, and we do feel it's important to tell our community about his past convictions, especially since he told us he wants to launch into some sort of a plan to collect donations for the homeless in our community.
And people need to know who they're giving to, especially so. All right, thanks a lot, Melissa. Well, now we go to KXLY4's Aaron Luna, who spoke with JARZABEK earlier today and asked him about his criminal history. Aaron, what did he have to say about his past, and how does this now affect what he's doing now?
And Nadine, over the last couple of days, you might have seen Edward JARZABEK downtown Spokane walking around handing cash out to the homeless. We were with him on Monday when he did that. Now, he told us even though he has a troubled past, this shouldn't be about what he's doing, what he did then. It should be about what he's doing now.
This is $1,000 in $20 bills.
Another video from this morning from Edward JARZABEK.
Of $1,000 is going to be hidden somewhere within a few block radius of where I am at.
More cash ready to hit the streets of Spokane, this time with an explanation as to where the cash came from.
The cash is coming from myself, family, friends, anonymous people.
Thousands of viewers and Facebook followers have gravitated to what some are calling a modern-day Robin Hood. But even Robin Hood had a past.
We looked into your background.
Okay.
You have bankruptcy filing.
Yes.
You're on parole.
Yes.
You've been arrested for grand theft, insufficient funds for writing checks.
That is correct.
Anybody who's made mistakes knows they can't be erased, but sometimes they have to be explained.
You just got out of jail.
I got out 90 days ago.
JARZABEK says he spent 30 months in an Idaho prison. He emphasizes the money he's handing out is not coming from questionable dealings. So, who is Edward JARZABEK, really? A man who went for broke?
I mean, I think anybody that starts a business and has a problem with alcohol or drugs is going to have a problem with that business.
A man who put himself in the right place at the right time?
I have lots of friends. A lot of my friends are extremely wealthy, and they've stuck with me through all my stuff because they know I'm a good guy.
Or a man who plans to open a business, give cash to the homeless, and make Spokane his own Sherwood Forest?
Thank you.
One who says it's time to put his past behind him.
That was all a really long time ago. I'm still paying for it right now.
And as you saw at the start of that video, he was planning to hide $1,000 around the Spokane area tonight. However you feel about what this man is doing, there's no denying that money talks, and right now, it's talking pretty loud, Nadine.
Boy, it sure is, as we can tell on our Facebook page with all the comments on this story, Aaron. What does JARZABEK plan to do now?
Well, as far as I know, he still plans to continue to hand out cash, and he says he does have a plan to create a mobile app where people can see a homeless person on the street, get to their phone, and send that money directly to that person. It's still a pretty early idea, but that's what he says was his long-term goal. Reporting live in Spokane, Aaron Luna, KXLY4 News.